Look, Ramadan is one of those months in a year where you do your spiritual cleanse.
It's abstaining from food, drink, smoking, sex during the daylight hours.
It is a month of sacrifice. It is a month of discipline. It is a month of peace and tranquility.
We finish our fasting in the evening when the sun sets.
Some people call it the month of feasting.
But you never break fast on your own. It is encouraged to break fast with as many people as possible and cook for so many people and feed so many people.
And the meal which we have when the sun sets is called iftar. We start with date and a glass of water and then we continue eating.
That's had to obviously be very limited because of restrictions, and also usually after we break our fast, we would go and visit the mosque to pray something called tarawih.
In the mosque, generally, we have about 150 people who do iftar with us.
It was very, very emotional the first day because even trying to cook a small meal during this time is really hard.
Most of the time it's just myself and mum, and some other times I visit my sister. My sister is doing something really nice for the food. Binish, what are you doing?
I am smoking the shorba, which is the sauce.
It's not a big party every night. Recently, I did have my first iftar with family and friends because the restrictions were actually lifted. And that was a huge spread. We actually had 2 dinners.
But this Ramadan, we're doing it very different. We are feeding many people, but in a different way. We're preparing the food beforehand and packages and all of that, and feeding those that are more vulnerable in those times of isolation.
You're forced to stay at home and just pray quietly with your family, and that's also a really great opportunity to bond. It's forced me to stop and go, actually, what are my real priorities? And so post-COVID-19, I want to continue this pace of life.
When it's time to break fast, we break fast literally just myself and my partner. As hard as it is, breaking fast on your own, as I think it's so simple, it is so peaceful.
The reflection, the biggest reflection for me this year has been that despite all these circumstances, despite COVID-19, we are lucky and blessed to be where we are in the country we are, and we should thank God for it.